Señores, esto es Hashtag Gamers con 252 y yo soy Max76. Este medio PlayStation Network y vamos a continuar jugando tu carrera un poco de para Battlefield. Y aquí, pues lo que vamos a ver es la revancha del campeonato. Yo soy el campeón actual de Nacional de República Dominicana y vamos a pelear ahora contra la persona que le ganamos el título, la revancha. Si le hacemos esto, seremos los campeones.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. And here
Por fin lo había logrado. El campeón.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Sandman. You can see who has the power advantage. They're coming up against Wild One, and they do have a weight advantage. This is the light. First up, we have the Sandman from the Dominican Republic, and they hold the SCI national title. Coming off a very close, controversial win, let's see if they can be more definitive in this one. Up against them, the Wild One from the Dominican Republic. Last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the Dominican Republic, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the current national light heavyweight champion, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the Dominican Republic, wearing the dark orange trunks with light orange trim, the Wild One.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside, it's hot. Inside, it's roasted.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Big hooks upstairs.
Buena punta.
The courage on display here is incredible.
Ah, se está alejando ahora. Toma.
Misses with the straight leg.
Oh, me dolió
And
esto.
shoot. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big whiff with the right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Why weren't they more cautious? Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And we may see a stoppage here.
Wow, no se cayó esa
They've got the
bestia.
advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it so easy.
Tengo que proteger el cuerpo. Vamos.
There's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything.
Whoa, did you see that?
Oh,
Give
no.
me just a second here, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Oh, no.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Ah, muy bien. Toma.
His confidence must be sky high because now he believes he's one of the very few fighters that he belongs at that level.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The Sandman is down.
Maldito.
You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up, they've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. Hold it right there. Will the referee stop it? Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, felt right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Maldito. No voy a perder el título.
Momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Defense failed them. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh.
Incredible work rate. Swing and a miss with the hook. We may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He just missed with that left jab. Nice job blocking the left hook. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The jab doesn't quite connect. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter has a very good win-loss, and down goes the Sandman. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
La barriga no me protejo, ¿eh?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
God, he's on. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
He misses with that straight left. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the fifth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to this. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Missing with that right hook. Hold it right there. Why weren't they covering up? How are they still standing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the half. Hold that thought! The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And the wild one gets dropped. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to us. Are you okay?
You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's been. Let's start the sixth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
jab doesn't find a home. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Good counter punching. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And that hook misses. His stamina is off the charts. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Missing with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think right.
There's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. What a massive upset this would be. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What did they tell him when they got to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Lucky that hook didn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. What a nightmare scenario! I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. Round 8, and we're off again. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right.
Whoa, Johnny! So much for defensive abilities. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They miss with the jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is as he punched himself out. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
You know, that's skills, that's class, that's level. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Nunca lo tumbé, él sí me tumbó. No la quiero a ella ya.
Yeah. Fea. Hombre, entonces, así se dice. Atracador. Delivery.
every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not all. Still might have to get a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me this lip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And up first is the Sandman from the Dominican Republic. The last fight was a very controversial decision loss. He'll be squaring up against Street Killer from Mexico, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight. And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the Dominican Republic, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico, wearing the green trunks with gray trim, the Street Killer.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
The wait is over. Speaking.
Vamos a darle, ya estoy cansado
These two
de
fighters
perder.
promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. It's bombs away. Perfect counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. These two fighters are made for one another. Got out of the way of that right hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
And Street Killer has been dropped. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he's on fire. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
He missed with that jab. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. The Sandman is down.
¿Me tumbó?
You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
market after both men tasted the... Here's the bell for round two. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge up? And down goes Street Killer. Cue up the replay machine. I have got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. We are live at Valcourt Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Sandman, and they will have the power advantage here. Up against them, Street Killer, and they'll have a slight weight advantage. This fight in the heavy-hitting division.
Todd, this is well anchored.
Up first is the Sandman from the Dominican Republic. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here.
This bout is scheduled for 10.
Y se fue el gas.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Todd, all I can say is heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Carrying away the right hook. Nice hook. Got out of the way of the right hook. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Oh, he took that jab well. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this one. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. This could be the end. And down goes Street Killer. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. There's the bell to start round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. For that receipt, it's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jump? Did you see that? Will the referee stop it? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come. There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter lands. They got out of the way of that right hook. Not a lot of punch out to it. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Are we about to see a first round knockout? And Street Killer has been dropped. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win.
Io perché come si fuerte. Yeah. Vamos a hacer esto.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Sandman. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage. They'll be squared up against the Machine, and they will enjoy a power advantage. They'll meet as light heavyweights.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Up first is the Sandman from the Dominican Republic, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine from the Dominican Republic. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for...
These two have certainly talked the
Todo el dolor del cuello, pero
talk.
vamos.
Walk the walk.
Todd.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. How about that time counter shot? That hook was off target. That counter shot lands. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. Nope, that hook won't score. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for them. They exchange punches. Do you believe what we are seeing? And down goes Machine. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it takes an anger. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Counter punching. Good defense here, pairing off those shots. Not the best of rounds with 10. Hold that thought! Stumbling around the Bambi leg. And Machine goes down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever write anybody off.
On to the third. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Both men step back for just a moment. Good defense on that right hook. Punch, counter punch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And the referee will allow this to continue. Will get a world title shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. The Machine drops to the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Sí, es fácil. Yo no voy a tirar a pelear a perder, ¿verdad?
I just need a minute to replenish who I am and who I am, so dependent on exactly where we stand. Standing any pose, anything but tippy toes, motion feels smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height is that I left my ego at the altar. But every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you coming back around to me. It's like revolvers, and every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles on my channel isn't roam on my cell phone dies. So it's cancer in my dome. Dear niggas, the tone as I pull my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of. Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around and so. Come on. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your Instagram machine. Are you there? Hello? Would you pick up the phone? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there? Are you there? Hello? Would you pick up the phone? We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? It's romantic and profound. And now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes to bring it down. So now on your message, talk about remember silence in return. That sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTV endorsement. But that's really not important. My sadness is an itch, my melancholy informant. Despair was a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my longing tapping the phone. I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your Instagram machine.
Nunca te peleas.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and next, first up, we have...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing.
All the
Yeah,
talking has
round.
been
It's about
done.
right,
It's
right.
time to start doing the walking.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this?
The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. A straight right just misses. And he just missed with that left jab. A perfect counter lands. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Okay.
Couldn't land that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just a match made in heaven.
respecting each other's punching power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight.
Directo, tú también vi lo de Directo.
After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're in trouble. It appears they're out. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
There's a counter shot. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for them. Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Bueno, esta va a ser la última pelea, señores. Vamos a ganar esto.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
See, and down goes the
No puede ser, y tumbó.
A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mierda, casi pierdo. Mierda, casi pierdo. Maldito.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up, they've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Nice counter. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. That counter's blocked. been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break it.
Maricón casi me
Here's
gana.
the go for round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's not paying off. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Missing with that right hook. Big shots from both these folks. Oh, wait a minute. This may do it. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Beautiful counter punch. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every...
Salvado por la campana, 100 veces.
Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jabs, rest on the jabs. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You don't want to trade shots. Left hook just missed. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Lucky that hook didn't score. Back and forth they go. No rest for the weary. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want the knockout. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Incredible work rate. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And one bomb just got bombed out. This fight is over. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Are you all right?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever bend, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They don't let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, to the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you
Aquí lo dejamos, señores. Ahí lo vamos a dejar. Esto fue nuestra reunión tiempo con los chicos. Yo soy Martín 36. Se me presentación a la siguiente video directo, lo que sea que es.